What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody, folks, fam, friends? My name is Gene Flo, and we are back with another episode of The Beat Block. Today is January 2nd, 2023. This is episode 36. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year to everybody out there. Yeah. It's a new year, What are some of your goals for 2023? Let's discuss that in the chat. We'll discuss that later on in the show. Well, it's time to turn around. We'll get more into the new year later in our topic of the day as well. You already know we have a deal of the week this week. And we have our dig of the week as well.
And you know that's right.
Shout out to the squad, the fam, the train that is Platform Collection. Running through your phones, running through your laptops, running through your smart TVs, tablets, on these podcasts. Sheesh. You already know, we're right here. You're in the Beat Block. We also have Chris Sees the Internet. We also have The Heart for Truth. We have Park Radisson Project. What else can I say? Squad. Happy New Year to Vic Von P. Getting here, getting his seat bright and early. I see you, fam. A1 since day one, and here we are, turnaround of the new year. We got Vic Von P pulling up. Let's go. We got some dope beats tonight from some Beat Block alumni and some new producers to the community as well. Shout out to Ascend Beats, Boogie Mason Beats, Dan Ganja, Eugene O'Neill, Franz Mesmer, JJ Beats, Prop Beats, and Reminisce. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Kill C Ray. We got some new music coming out pretty soon. We go by the name The Invisible Ponchos. Check us out on YouTube for the videos. Check us out anywhere you're streaming music for the audio. If you want to just go to one place where you can get everything, just go to theinvisibleponchos.com.
And you know that's right.
So go ahead and gather around, grab your snacks, grab your drinks. If you're tuning in, working out at the gym, salute. Grab that pre-workout, grab that protein. If you're doing homework, if you're doing work for the job, you got this playing around in the background, salute. Make sure you get that coffee in, get a snack. Make sure to stand up, stretch it out, don't stay sitting. I should do more of that while I'm doing the show, but hey. Today's a new day, today's a new year. Again, we'll get more into that later on in the show. But let's go ahead and get into these beats. But before that, you know how we're feeling.
Looks like it's gonna be a great day today.
Yes. Episode 36 of the Beat Block. Let's go. First up tonight, we've got Beat Block alumni vet killing it right now in the IE. And speaking of IE, before we get started, shout out to our brother Noah James. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah. Fun was had on Friday night. Noah James' birthday party, Ontario, California. Shout out 60 East. It was a good time. Good time. Dope performances. Dope food. Shout out to the homie Nemi. But folks, fam, friends, kicking off tonight, episode 36. Ascend Beats.
This is the nature of change. If you understand change and you let it flow, then it's no problem. It becomes positively beautiful. So we resist change, ignorant of the fact that change is life.
I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Hey. Shout out to Ascend Beats. That's a dope way to kick off episode 36 here on the Beat Block. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's going to be more Ascend Beats later on in the show.
And you know that's right.
Next up, coming to us all the way via Japan. Folks, fam, friends, give it up for Boogie Mason.
Just, you know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me?
Hey, that's right. I like that ending right there. Drop the movie in the chat if you know the ending clip. Shout out to Boogie Mason. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's going to be more Boogie Mason later on in the show. That's right, bro. Poncho's in the building. Kill C-Ray, I see you. Let's move this along. We got a little bit of a late start, but we'll keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Happy New Year, everybody who's just rolling in. Folks, fam, friends, I want to wish you guys good times in this year. If there's something you want to change, you're going to change. If there's something that you want to do, you're going to do. If there's goals that you have, you're going to kill it. So that's just the affirmation for you for this year. So go out there, kill it in 2023. Let's go. Dun, dun. Next up, we got Beat Block alumni vet. Always been killing it. Always sending us some dope freshness to play here on the show. Every time we got him on, he sets a tone. He sets a tone. He plays. We get him on. We play him, and it's a vibe. So, folks, fam, friends, let's go ahead and give it up for Dan Ganja. Y'all see what I mean? Give it up for Dan Ganja. Yikes. Hey. That's that drop the ball 2023, roll a blunt, get in the car, cruise down the beach. You know what I mean? Hey, vibes. Dan Ganja bringing the heat. Shout out to Reminisce in the building. Shout out to everyone pulling up in the chat. Shout out to Dan Ganja once again before I get lost in it. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's going to be more Dan Ganja later on in the show. If you're just joining us, there's also going to be some more Boogie Mason later on in the show and more Ascent Beats, who kicked off episode 36 tonight for us. Our next producer, man, this guy, I just saw him at Noah James' birthday party, as I mentioned earlier in the show. This guy got up on the stage. This fool performed some vocals to a beat that he produced for a track, that he produced for Noah James, featuring Propaganda. Go run that up. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Eugene O'Neill. Damn, man. Okay. I definitely caught that one. That one definitely came through. Eugene O'Neill, everybody. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's definitely going to be some more Eugene O'Neill later on in the show, as well as Dan Ganja, and as well as Boogie Mason, and as well as Ascend Beats.
And you know that's right.
Yeah, Reminisce. It was a vibe. That last one was dope. Salute Eugene O'Neill. And salute to y'all. Salute to everybody. Salute to all y'all who tune in, who watch, who listen, who just take it in for a minute, who watch the whole show from front to back. However you tune into the show, we appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the community. Like I always say about community, what's community without communication, and what's communication without transparency? I'm an open book, so if there's anything you want to talk about, we can talk about it in the chat. Start a communication in the chat. Start a conversation. Any questions, drop it in the chat. If you don't want to feel comfortable or you want to talk about it in the chat, hit me up in the DM. Hit me up in private. Gene_Flo on Instagram. Just send a message. We can start there. We're going to start the new year on a good foot. You know what I'm saying? Take it one day at a time. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. But right after these messages from my brother Parker Edison and the Parker Edison Project. This is the Beat Block. Beat Block.
What comes to mind when you think of American culture? Apple pie, bumper stickers, Hulk Hogan, bald eagles? I'm Parker Edison, host of the Parker Edison Project, a podcast that zooms way in on what makes a culture: community, food, music, style, sex, fashion. Siri, what are ho hoops?
Absurdly, ridiculously huge cubic zirconium-encrusted hoop earrings, at least 4 inches in diameter.
From the laws to the gallery walls, we explore who controls the narrative and its impact on how we see ourselves.
Growing up as a child, I spent a lot of time in museums, but going inside of those portrait rooms, like I never saw us. And the pictures that I did see of us were in large part serving someone or in the background somewhere. And I just didn't want to see that happen with younger people. I felt like they needed to see a representation of themselves in those spaces.
And we talk with the underground heroes who tell the untold history of Southeast San Diego, the movements that have transformed the community and education at large.
I'm gonna be straight up honest. The improv, for those that experienced it, there's nothing like it. It was our Harlem Renaissance. You had to experience it to know it. And that goes back to a greater issue that I have, is that we don't tell our story. Southeast doesn't write his story. There's such a legacy of culture and community, from hip hop to jazz to blues to R&B to soul music in San Diego, that it's like a chosen few know.
We talk about the values that really make America great.
Somebody asked me, what do I love about being Black? And that was such a great question, considering everything that's been going on. And I think about it all the time. And so I brought it down to, like, ask my students, what do you love about themselves, about you? There's so many examples of people trying to blend in, and ask them to give me something individual that they like about themselves. Believing in yourself and loving yourself is like a big part of being self-aware and mature, and, lends to more empathy.
Tune in, have a laugh, connect with the community, and catch these gems. I'm going to take my victory right there. I'm going to take my victory.
Of course you would. Of course you would, because I heard you've been taking L's.
Yo, listen. Get the Parker Edison Project at kpbs.org/podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
When I bust, it's more than just saying a rhyme. It's a train of thought that I conduct to run through your mind. Let it ride the track, engineered by my imagination. So have no fear, the trip will never be whacked.
That is the Parker Edison Project. Shout out to my brother Parker Edison. Shout out to the squad, the fam, the team, Platform Collection. If you're watching, if you're listening right now, you're tuning into Platform Collection. This is Platform Collection's YouTube channel. Please hit that like button on the video. Hit the bell icon, subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with Platform Collection. Drop a comment on all the content on Platform Collection so it can help others like yourself have this video drop in their recommended section. You know, when you go into YouTube, it says recommended right there on the top. Bam. Beat Block. Bam. Right there. Heartful Truth. Bam. Right there. Parker Edison Project. Bam. Right there. Chris sees the internet.
And you know that's right.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are just getting started here. Episode 36 of the Beat Block. If you're just joining us, we had Ascend Beats kicking off the show, followed by Boogie Mason, Dan Ganja, and Eugene O'Neill. Let's get back into the beats. Folks, fam, friends, we got another Beat Block alumni vet. This dude was on the show early on. And I'm hype every time we can keep him in rotation. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Franz Mesmer. Yo, that changeup was crazy, bro. Give it up for Franz Mesmer. That was like a 2-in-1 right there. Dude always got the dope SP effects going on his beats. The textures. The ride that it takes you on. That's Franz Mesmer. Shout out to Chemtrail in the building. Let's go. If you like what you heard, stay tuned because there's definitely going to be more Franz Mesmer later on in the show. As well as, if you're just joining us, we're going to have more Eugene O'Neill on the show, more Dan Ganja on the show, more Boogie Mason on the show, and more Ascent Beats on the show. Said it earlier.
Looks like it's gonna be a great day today.
Yes, y'all. It's going to be a great day. And it's going to be a dope year. Happy New Year to everybody. Kicking off the year, January 2nd, 2023, right here on the Beat Block. Speaking of the new year, today's topic of the day, just wanted to touch on, let's take the new year to make the changes that we need to make. Acknowledge changes that we do have to make is the first step to better ourselves. But don't be hard on yourself. Look at it as an opportunity that you get to make the changes. You get to make the change to course a new direction for yourself. And anything that you're doing, whether it be a relationship, whether it be your work, your craft, whether it be with some family members, whether it be with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship you have with yourself. But again, don't be hard on yourself. Take it one step at a time. Take it one day at a time. Shout out to Vic Von P. Shout out to Kill C. Ray. Shout out to Reminiscy. Shout out to Chemtrail. Pulling up in the chat. Appreciate y'all. And appreciate y'all for joining the community. Beat Block community is growing. We're just getting better. Bigger and better things for the new year. Speaking of new things for the new year, ladies, gentlemen, folks, fam, friends, this is the first Beat Block debut of the new year. Shout out to JJ Beats. I had to be hella extra on that one. We had to be hella extra. We gotta be hella extra on that one, okay? It's the new year. It's the first Beat Block debut of the new year. Look, I can't even talk. Heard someone say the other day, my English isn't Englishing. That's what's just happened right now. But folks, fam, friends, I'm excited. We got our first Beat Block debut of the year. Let's give it up for JJ Beats. Hold up. Y'all know what I say every time we have a Beat Block debut. Now, you know what? I'm going to just pull that back. Let's go run it. JJ Beats. Beat Block. I said it 35 other times other than today. And today I'm going to say it again. Damn it. That's how you do a beat block debut right there. Come at me, bro. Come at me. The beat block, man.
We gonna make it drop like.
Whew. Hey, if this is the community we're building, give me my shovel. You know what I'm saying? Give me my hard hat. Let's go, man. Let's go. JJ Beats making his debut. Coming through with vibes. Poof. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's going to be more JJ Beats later on in the show.
And you know that's right.
Oof. And you already know, man, this next producer following that vibe, this dude has been coming through hot in the community with the chopping block. Last episode of the chopping block, this next producer came through with some crazy stuff. And he just sent us some some beat block exclusives for y'all tonight. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Prop Beats. Folks, fan friends, give it up for Prop Beats. That took me into like Castlevania video game. If y'all played Castlevania, yeah, that was a cool vibe. It was like eerie, spooky, creepy, but like spacey. at the same time. I don't know what spacey is, of whether it's like emotionally like positive or negative, but just spacey, floating away with prop beats. Stay tuned if you like what you heard. There's going to be more prop beats later on in the show, as well as our debut, JJ Beats, Franz Mesmer, Eugene O'Neill, Dan Ganja, Boogie Mason, and who kicked off episode 36, Ascend Beats. Earlier I asked what are some goals you guys have for 2023. That's crazy to say, 2023. Or the last year, 3 years. Crazy. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't call it a goal, but I'd say something that I want to be more aware of is things that are happening in real time. You know what I mean? Be more present, I guess. Be more present and enjoy the moments for what they are. I ran through some memories with some fam and I was like, oh shit, I don't even remember that even happened. I mean, sure I remember it happening, but like that picture was like, oh dang. Like, crazy. I don't know what to say, but yeah, that's for me. For me, it's going to be like, be present, be aware, appreciate the moments, have gratitude. It's all rooted in gratitude. Appreciate the ups, appreciate the downs, appreciate what you have, appreciate what you don't. You know what I mean? Feed the needs, not the wants.
And you know that's right.
All right, folks, fam, friends, let's get right back into these beats, shall we? Next up, we have a new addition to the Beat Block alumni community. Been killing it ever since joining us with the chopping block, with Beat Block TV, with all of that. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Reminisce. Give it up for Reminisce. Bro, the change-ups in that beat, the electric roads stabs, that walking bass. Man. Vibes. I was feeling that one. Fire emojis in the chat. Let's go. All right, fam. We're getting set up here to wrap up hour number 1. We're going to take a quick little break. And we'll be right back after a word from my brother Kill C Ray and number 1 producer in all of the lands, your friend and mine, producer OG Hip Hop Eddie. Folks, fam, friends, this is Chris Sees the Internet.
What's up, Beat Block alumni? Check out my show, Chris Sees the Internet, every Sunday, 7 p.m., hosted by myself, Kill C Ray, and OG Hip Hop Eddie. If you like in-depth interviews, underground hip-hop, culture, and tech, then Chris Sees the Internet is the place for you. Every Sunday, 7 p.m., right here on Platform Collection. Gene Flo, I see you, man.
That's right. Chris Sees the Internet every Sunday, 7 p.m. right here on Platform Collection YouTube channel. Go run them up. All the episodes have aired. Get those gems. I'm telling you, every episode, every interview, gems. On some personal growth, on some artistic growth, on how to maneuver this game, how to maneuver steps in life. I know everybody's experiences is different, but the tools, you know what I mean? We share common tools, so go ahead and dig in those crates, dig in those vaults of the old Chris Sees the Internet episodes. Do yourself a favor. That's right.
And you know that's right.
All right, Beat Block alumni, family. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. How we run this show, we have the first hour. We go through all the producers that we have on the bill. Give you guys a little taste of what they bring. And then we run it back for hour number 2. We call it the 2-4 block. Everybody gets 2 beats back to back, uninterrupted. Block of time for each producer. 2-4, for example. Myself, be 2-4. Gene Flo. So folks, fam, friends, he kicked it off earlier tonight, episode 36. Let's run it back. Give it up. This is 2 for Ascend Beats. Beat block. Ascend Beats. Give it up. That was 2 for Ascend Beats. That first one, the Still Be Friends, that was a vibe. And that last one, that guitar sample, that was bright. It was happy. It's a dope way to kick off the new year. If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
We got the name on the screen. Go over to Instagram and search Ascend, ASEND Beats, BEATS. That's Ascend Beats. Let them know you want some more of those vibes. And ask them, how is it possible that you can still be friends? It made me laugh. I was thinking about that beat. I was like, you can still be friends? Shoot. Let's do it. Hey, anyway, I'm just being dumb. Let's get to our next producer. Folks, fam, friends, came through in the first hour, riding slick like a Kawasaki, hailing all the way from Japan. This is 2 for Boogie Mason. Beat block. Boogie Mason. Man, oh man, oh man. Give it up for Boogie Mason. Boogie Mason. The textures, the sound selection, the arrangement. Yeah, man. That was dope. I was definitely vibing. Got lost in that last one. Whew. That took me away. If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
We'll put their name back on the screen. At Boogie, Boogie, Mason, Mason, 1986, 1986, Boogie Mason, 1986. Start the dialogue, create a communication. Build, man. Let's build with each other. If you guys ever want to do any collabs, hit me up. I'm open to doing some collabs. That's what this community is about. Like I always say about community, what's community without communication? What's communication without transparency?
And you know that's right.
Open book, like I always say. Hit me up. You can follow me at Gene_Flo. You can follow the show at Beat Block TV. You can follow the fam, the squad, at Platform Collection. Speaking of vibes, our next producer came through in hour number 1 with the vibe. Always coming through with the vibes. Folks, fam, friends, this is 2 for Dan Ganja. Beat Block, Beat Block, Beat Block. Dan Ganja. Dan Ganja. Dan Ganja. Folks, fan friends, that was 2 for Dan Ganja. Dan Ganja. If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the beat block sent you.
And you know that's right.
Let's go ahead, put the name back on the screen. At Dan, DAN, hyphen, HYPHEN, Ganja, GANJA, Dan hyphen Ganja. Let him know you want some more of those vibes. Where can you get more of those vibes? Man, smokers vibes for sure. Roll it up if you got it, they say, right? Always a vibe with Dan Ganja. Speaking of vibes, our next producer brought a vibe on Friday night in Ontario, California for our brother Noah James' birthday party. He went up on that stage. He rocked that stage. Up there with Noah James, Propaganda, Dirty Birdie, Invisible Ponchos graced the stage. It was a beautiful night. But tonight, it's about our next producer and all our other producers. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up. This is 2 for Eugene O'Neill. Gene O'Neill. Beat block. Beat block. Eugene O'Neill. Yo, yo, yo. Give it up. That was 2 for Eugene O'Neill. Crazy, crazy vibes. The change-ups, the drums, the filtering, the bass lines. That first one, that West Coast swing, had my shoulders go, hey, you know? And then that last one was just a bop. That last one was crazy, crazy, crazy. Eugene, salute my brother. Folks, we're going to put the name back on the screen. Give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
Go ahead and get at him at Eugene, EUGENE _ O'Neill. That's ONEIL _ Eugene _ O'Neill _. Folks, we're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick break. But first, here's a word from the ladies of Platform Collection. This is the Heartful Truth.
Hey, what up, everyone? This is your host, Melly, and my co-host, 7 Octobers. We run the show called The Heartful Truth. Tune in every other Tuesday.
And The Heartful Truth, for those that don't know, it's a show where me and my sister have deep conversations with creatives and talk about heartfelt topics. You can find us on all streaming under The Heartful Truth or under Platform Collection YouTube channel for the video version. Hope you guys tune in. And also, if you're interested, follow us at The Heartful Truth on Instagram. And as you can see, we have dope t-shirts, we have merch. So if you want to support, go ahead and send us a message. And we thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Thank you. Peace.
That's right. That's right. Folks, friends, go over and check out The Heartful Truth if you haven't already. Super insightful interviews with dope creatives, getting beyond the art, tapping into the human, tapping into their story, what got them started, their journey, what have you. So shout out to 7 Octobers and Melly. And go cop The Heartful Truth. Go follow them at The Heartful Truth. How can you stay up with everything in The Heartful Truth? Well, you can stay up with everything with the Platform Collection. Hit that like button on these videos. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on with us here at Platform Collection, including The Heartful Truth, including Beat Block, including Chris Sees the Internet, including Parker Edison Project, including Invisible Ponchos. Speaking of Invisible Ponchos, while you're getting all your Platform Collection up to date, hop on over to theinvisibleponchos.com so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with my brother Kill C Ray and myself as we take you through our journey, tell you our story, which is the Invisible Ponchos. Folks, real quick, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys real quick about the deal of the day. Let's go ahead and just bring that up. All right, folks, today I'm hooking you guys up with a couple plugins. Well, I'm putting you up on game. I'm not actually hooking you up. I don't have any affiliation with these companies, nor is this sponsored. But there's some plugins that I use that I have got put into my arsenal, and I thought I'd go ahead. You know how we do every show, give you guys a little bit of gems to use. I try to get them freebies. If I can get them freebies, I try to hook them up. If I can find some deals that won't hurt your wallet, I try to hook those up. But all of these are dope, so check them out. These first couple of plugins comes from a group called Baby Audio. It's Magic Dice, Pitch Drift, and Magic Switch. Real quick, Pitch Drift is like a kind of what you self-explanatory. It introduces pitch fluctuations to make your tracks feel more organic and natural. Range from subtle instabilities to intense pitch drifting. Then you got the Magic Dice, which is a randomized. It's like a button. That dice is a button. You click it and it switches up parameters within the plugin. It gives you delay, reverb, modulation textures. Each click generates a new effect and configuration, so you'll never hear the same result twice. And lastly, Magic Switch, which replicates the chorus button on the Juno chorus. If you guys are familiar with the Juno chorus. So this Magic Switch is kind of like a Juno chorus emulation at the touch of a button. Also, we have Arturia came out with a filter plugin, which is taken from their MS-20 synthesizer. They just got the filter module, and it's free for y'all. So those Baby Audio ones are free. This Arturia Filter MS-20 is free. Filter MS-20 is a stereo filter and distortion effect model on the infamously abrasive MS-20 synthesizer. Pump destructive crunch, roaring filter sweeps, and ultra-fat stereo depth into your mixes with an audio plugin that'll make anything sound massive.
And you know that's right.
So go ahead and check that out. Both are free. We have Baby Audio, Magic Dice Pitch Drift Magic Switch, and we have Arturia Filter MS-20 for this week's deals of the day. Let's get back into these beats, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Hey, let's go. Man, he came through earlier in the first hour with a crazy switch up on us. It was almost like a 2-for-1. We got treated to a dope beat on the first hour from our next producer. The crazy effects, the glitches, the textures. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up. This is 2 for Franz Mesmer. Beat block. Beat block. Okay, boy, snapped on that one. Yes, sir. Folks, fam, friends, that was 2 for Franz Mesmer. If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
We'll put the name back on the screen. Go ahead and grab your phones and search Franz, F-R-N-Z, Mesmer, M-Z-M-R. I remember his first time on the show. I was like, hey, bro, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this name. And I said, Friends, Ms. Mister. Hey, shout out to Franz Mesmer. Politely corrected me. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you part of the community. We've come a long way from Friends, Miss Mister. Shout out to Franz Mesmer. Next up, folks. He came through earlier in hour number 1 on the Beat Block debut. Folks, friends, making his 2 for debut here on the Beat Block. Give it up. This is 2 for JJ Beats. Beat Block. JJ Beats. Folks, friends, let's give it up for a Beat Block debut, JJ Beats. Came through and killed it today. Vibes. Hour number 1, first beat. Hour number 2, 2-4 block. Man. Shout out to JJ Beats. Let's put the name back on the screen for those who have their phone ready. Give them a follow, send them a message, tell them the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
It's 1 O, the letter O, underscore, 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 underscore. I think it's 4 underscores. Letter O and the number 1. 1 O, 3 or 4 underscores, letter O, number 1. Tell them, hey, I saw you on the Beat Blog, episode 36. That debut came through. Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Support the artists that we support. That's how we grow as a community. Create dialogue, create communication. Like I always say, what's communication? What's a community without communication? What's communication without transparency? I'm an open book. If you have anything you need to say, feel free to reach out. Any questions you want to ask, feel free to reach out. Any comments you want to make, feel free to reach out. But also, before you reach out with a comment, drop a comment on this video so that people like yourselves can be put up on game with everything Beat Block and Platform Collection. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with Platform Collection.
And you know that's right.
And you know that's right. So good stuff from JJ Beats. Definitely going to have more JJ Beats on the future rotation here with the Beat Block alumni community. Folks, before I get to our next producer, I just want to share today's dig of the week. One of my favorite bands, always bringing the grooves, always bringing the vibes, always bringing that funk. All I got to say is For the Lover in You. For the Lover in You, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Folks, fam, friends, today's dig of the week is coming from the band Shalimar. And I always have to say Shalimar because every time I see this band's name, I think of Dave Chappelle and the Chappelle Show. And he was talking about Shalimar. Anyway, this one's called 3 for Love. Shalimar, 3 for Love. Go check this out. Super dope vibes. Real cool stuff to flip in this one. Trying to get it right there for you. Let's see if I can get it right there. Shalimar. They got hits on hits on hits, man. If you're not up to the game with Shalimar, go check them out. You're welcome. And that's today's dig of the week. Fam, our next producer came through in hour number 1, took us back to 1985 with Castlevania vibes, video game vibes, Spacely vibes. Folks, fam, friends, this is 2 new exclusives, as I should add, just sent into the email for y'all to check out. Folks, fam, friends, this is 2 for Prop Beats. Prop Beats. Beat Block. Beat Block. Prop beats. Prop beats. Prop beats.
And the pain is never ending. Can't sleep, so I'm pretending to breathe, to sleep. Give me freedom from these monsters. Give me freedom from the love I share. I don't think you know me. I don't think you hold me. I don't think you, I don't think you, I don't think you care. I don't think you know me. I don't think you hold me. I don't think you, I don't think you, I don't think you care. And the pain is never ending. Can't sleep, so I'm pretending to breathe, to sleep. Give me freedom from these monsters. Give me freedom from the love I share. I don't think you know me. I don't think you hold me. I don't think you, I don't think you, I don't think you care. I don't think you know me.
Folks, fam, friends, that was 2 for Prop Beats.
Prop beats.
If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
We'll go ahead and put the name back on the screen for y'all. At Prot, P-R-O-T, Beats, B-E-A-T-S. That's Prot Beats. Yeah, man. Always coming through with some dope, what's the word? Experimental. Some dope experimental tracks. Loving the sound selection, the textures. Always some dope vibes from Prop Beats. Folks, fam, friends, next up. newly joined Beat Block alumni, Vet, pulling up in the chat. Let them know how you really feel. This is 2 for Reminisce.
Shake it up like this and low like that. She got your head turning cause the bass ain't whack.
Beat block.
Like this and then like that. She got your head turning. She look like a snap. Now it's on like this and then like that. She got your head turning cause her back's is fat. Shake it up like this and then like that.
And then like that. And then like that.
She know her back is fat. Shake it up like this and low like that. She got your head turning cause the bass ain't whack. Move on like this and then like that. She got your head turning. She look like a snap. Now it's on like this and then like that. She got your head turning cause her back is fat. Shake it up like this and then like that.
And then like that. And then like that. And then like that.
Reminisce. Okay. Man. I love on the second beat, the percussion, the drums on that one. Crazy. That was 2 for Reminisce. Fam. Yes. Send in some more. Keep y'all in rotation. Appreciate you, fam. Salute, salute. Thank you for being a part of the community, for helping us grow, for helping us connect, for helping us build. We're all getting better together. You feel me? If you like what you heard, give him a follow, send him a message, tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
At Reminisci, RIMINISSI. Shit, like Mississippi over here. MISSI. RIMINISSI. Reminisci. Man, vibes, pure vibes from all our producers tonight. Definitely going to keep Reminisci in rotation. He's always getting involved with the community, supporting the producers, the artists that we support. Shout out to Ascend Beats for kicking off episode 36. Shout out to Boogie Mason. Shout out to Dan Ganja. Shout out to Eugene O'Neill. Shout out to Franz Mesmer. Shout out to JJ Beats making his debut. Shout out to Prop Beats. And shout out to Reminisci for holding us down. Shout out to the Parker Edison Project. Shout out to the Heartful Truth. Shout out to Chris Sees the Internet and everybody at Platform Collection. Folks, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, hit that like button. Please drop a comment. Hit that subscribe icon. Hit that bell icon so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on Platform Collection. Future shows, future content. A lot of stuff in store, in the works. Keep up to date with everything The Invisible Ponchos at theinvisibleponchos.com. Shout out to my brother Kill C Ray. Go ahead and give him a follow. Send him a message. Tell him the Beat Block sent you.
And you know that's right.
At Kill KILLC, the letter C, and Ray REY. Kill C Ray. Make sure you follow our producer at Producer OG Hip Hop Eddie. If you're on the show, you probably most likely already communicated with Eddie, so salute to y'all. Tell somebody about the Beat Block, you know what I'm saying? Tell one person, spread the word. If you got somebody you know that dope producer, from beginner to expert, man, we'll play them all. That's the dope part about the communities. You just get to see, you know what I mean? I was part of a community back in the day called illmusic.com. So any of y'all familiar with illmusic.com? It was a dope community, man. When I was just getting started, I found this website. And there was people that were experts, you know what I mean, experienced, masters of their craft, to people like myself who were beginners. So I owe a lot to a community, to that community, and I'm here to pay it forward to the future producers of this world, to experienced producers of this world who need a platform to express themselves, to show their talents, to connect with other producers like themselves. Collaborate. It's a beautiful thing, man. This is the Beat Block. The Beat Block. This is the Beat Block. So for all the producers tonight, whoa, that's that one got me. So for all the producers tonight, and for my guy, producer OG Hip Hop Eddie, I am Gene Flo. Go out there, spread some love. That's the human way. And remember, never stop creating. We'll see you guys next week for an episode of is Beat Block? Is it Talking Shop? Man, I moved episode last week to this week because of holidays and whatnot was going on. And now I'm out the loop. We did Beat Block. Oh, now we did the chopping block. We have Beat Block. Okay, yeah. So next week, tune in. Man, we're doing this live. I'm ruining the clothes, brother. You're ruining the clothes. You were doing so good. Let's just check it out. So we have the beat blog. Bam, chopping block. We had the beat blog. All right, yeah. Cool. We're on the right page. Folks, fam, friends, tune in next week, January 9th, right here, where we're going to bring you another installment of the Beat Block Talking Shop. We're just going to vibe. This is the week. This is the episode where we just chill. I'm going to make some beats, chop some samples, layer some drums, slap some bass. If you guys have any samples of your own, you guys sound design, you guys are creating some samples, you guys know people who are creating samples, got packs, send them through. I'll flip them. We'll do them live on the spot. Live on the spot flips. So send those in to OG Hip Hop Eddie or hiphopeddie@gmail.com or bbtvsubmissions@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to get those ready for next week for Beat Block Talking Shop. Shout out to my guy Parker Edison sliding in fashionably late, sir. Happy New Year's to you, my guy. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. It's been another great episode of the Beat Block. Go out there. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week. And have a great start and another year ahead of us. Folks, fam, friends, I am Gene Flo. Remember, I'll say it again. Spread that love. It's a human way. And never stop creating. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.